a presentation of the ERL ChampCar World Series on Sparkplug Motorsports. Welcome to the ChampCar Grand Prix of Texas, where Nicholas Palomino has stuck it on pole from Oakley and Lam Fong. Ray Shen starts 4th from Guillermo Perez and Jonathan Sims, and it's Remy LeBeau up in 7th from Bogdasarov and Hunter. And running out the top 10, Ryan Burton. James Barnett is 11th from Matthew Hart and Verse Theo. Then it's the points leader, Dav Sanchez, down in 14th. Following him, Nunez Garcia from Hunlan Phi and Charles Hernandez. Then it's your boy, Sebastian Ocampo, Vita Alves in the back row of Francis Austin and Dominic Vanislau. Wow, the excitement of the Champ Cars have arrived into Texas. All 5 lights go on. And Champ Car is go here in Austin, Texas. And it's a great start there from Kui off the line. He'll have the inside line coming up the hill. Can he get in front? He can't! Massive pile up! Out of the race for the man driving for Hyperdrive Racing. Lam Fong leads, Sims is second, and a big pile up down at turn 1. We've got cars facing the wrong direction, a car upside down. Shen is out of this race at the wall, and it's really tricky to get your car pointing in the right direction here. Venislaw's just reversed into the wall. We are under the full course cautions. And it's Lam Fong who leads from Sims and Guillermo Perez. Daniel Bogdasarov is 4th, and pole sitter Nicholas Palomino with so much front wing damage it's not even funny. Dav Sanchez has gained 4 positions after that turn 1 melee. I think this is the first time we are running here in Texas, Austin, Texas, in the ERL 02s. But we are about to get back green. And we are back under the green flags here in the Lone Star State. It's into the wall, goes Palomino. Your pole sitter slides off the track and gets hit by 2 cars. He's upside down and the full course cautions are back out. Nicholas Palomino from pole is out again. I mean, it's not about how you start in the ERL, especially here in Texas, but my goodness, I think Hernandez shouldn't have gotten a time penalty for that. I mean, Garcia did just take out Palomino, but wow. We're back under the cautions, folks. We've had 3 drivers crash out in technically separate incidents, but they're all related since the damage that Palomino got at turn 1 directly led him to losing grip. But we are back under the green flags. Forsyth Racing's number 73, Lam Fong, leads in the Lone Star State. On board we go. Climbing 33 feet into turn number 1. Just about keeps it out of the wall. Side by side for Perez and Sims there. Keeping it side by side and keeping it clean, but you can't say the same about Matthew Hart, and that's the points leader. Dav Sanchez facing backwards. Garcia's got damage. Big hit for Matthew. He's been hit by by Francis Austin and Dav Sanchez, and out goes Hart and the points leader, Dav Sanchez, who will not score any points for Hyperdrive Racing. Hyperdrive Racing will leave Texas without a single point scored. Can you believe that? I know for a fact I cannot. And for Matthew, unbelievably unfortunate for that guy. He was so ready to come back to Texas. I mean, in the clashes for the World 500, he did pretty damn well, but yikes. That's the only word I can really muster. Is your boy is heading off. Your boy in the wall. Also off into the wall. That's Nunez Garcia, the man who has taken a race win in his rookie season, but they are back onto the track surface. Think damage for Francis Austin as well, so I think he might have been involved first. Theo's got front wing damage too. We are on to lap 3 out in front with Lam Fong. As we go on board with car 72, he's built a 4-second lead. Here's Sims coming through that massive hill climb. Keeping it clean is Bogdasarov. Looking for a way to get past Guillermo Perez, the top 3 there. And I'm keeping my eye on the timing tower and on the mini-map. As in comes versus Theo, we're probably going to see a lot of drivers come into the pits at the end of this lap. Ocampo's just made his way out of turn 1 too. I think... Oh no, we've got a caution! It's your boy in the wall! I think Garcia is going to pit, but it's another full course caution in very quick succession. You know, we've only been running this track with the ERL 1s so far. This is the ERL 2's first experience with Texas, and yeah, I mean, if you exclude the clash that we had for the World 500, and this is our first time here. If you include the clash, then it isn't, and we've got more cautions. It's Perez! Perez with a time penalty. Back under greens, and it's Jonathan Sims who caused the caution. He's got damage to his front wing. Ryan Burson, side by side with his Spanish number 3. He's up into second position, getting past Jonathan Sims too, who's really struggling with all of that damage. He might pit, and he will pit. And Lam Fong follows him in. Ryan Burton in the 22 for Expensify Apex Grand Prix leads in Texas and holds it coming through turn number 1. Remy Leboeuf, after taking his first win in the ChampCar World Series, is now 3rd, and his teammate James Barnett is now 4th as he makes his way through turn number 1, the most treacherous turn on, I think, the entire ChampCar calendar. I don't think we've got another turn quite like this. You've got such a rise in these cars. They don't really like having such a rise at that stage and not coming down gracefully. That's almost contact between Theo and Grace Hunter. Those two going side by side, coming out of turn 1. On board we go with car number 38. Inez Garcia has just punched in the fastest lap of this race and is now in front of Sebastian Ocampo, who has just come into the pits and is onto the hard tyres. This is going to be a race of survival. If you don't get damage in this race, you are almost certainly going to win, or at the very least, score a top 3. No damage, full party, as here comes Grace Hunter of Belgium in the 16. Our McLaren SP car makes the lunge on Vita Alves and just about holds on to it. He's now 11th in front of the Penske, and it's Barnett who's out of the race. That is James Barnett, and he is out. Caution comes out, and for Ryan Burton and Remy Leboeuf, perfect timing. Guillermo Perez now leads. Lam Fong's got front wing damage. That's going to kill his race. Burton is in front of Lam Fong. The Forsyth number 73, who after the turn 1 incident looks set to win as long as he didn't have any more damage. Well, he's got damage now. That's going to be a big concern for the man on relatively fresh tyres. A lot of drivers coming into the pits. The McLaren of Grace Hunter, we believe, is making his way into turn 1. And it's clean for Lam Fong right now. He's trying to get away from Remy. And, he got a wheel into the air there. They say in Trackmania, time spent in the air is time spent not accelerating. Well, it's true in the ERL as well. Here comes Remy Leboeuf, who kept all 4 wheels on the ground. He moves up into P3 in front of Lam Fong. Still Guillermo Perez leading in the Lone Star State in the ChampCar Grand Prix of Texas. Or the Grand Prix of Austin, if you prefer. I don't know what I'm going to title this. And I think Guillermo's going to pit. He's going to be the second last man to pit stop. Sorry, because of Hunlam Fee still being out there. Target Chip Ganassi once again going longer than anyone would have expected with their tyres. But Ryan Burton who's doing double duty in ChampCar and the Ace Championship, driving for Apex and for Goodhart. Oh, that's Fong in the wall! At 2 wheels on the barrier, but has got it back on track. He's gonna need to get that repaired. But as I was saying, Ryan Burton, the rookie to the ERL, he leads from his Ace Championship team owner in Remy LeBeau. Lam Fong is holding up a vast majority of the field. That Sims down to Grace Hunter, I'd suggest. And look at the 73. This is where you need the most grip after turn 1. And he's in the wall. Lam Fong in the barriers and hit by Hun Lam Thi. We're back under the green flags, and that is not a safe condition to have your car to be in at this stage of the race. We're not even at half race distance, and we've already had quite the wreck fest. Whether that be the melee at turn 1 or, you know what, just the melees, plural, at turn 1. Grace Hunter trying to get past Lam Fong. I think there might be damage for Hun Lam Thi, but oh, that's Lam in the wall! The 73 in the wall and hit by Guillermo Perez. Both Chip Ganassi drivers with time penalties to their names. We're on to lap 7, finally at half race distance, as we're on board with car 73. Hopefully able to make his way into the pits as contacts with Francis Austin. No time penalty awarded there. But Lam Fong into pit lane, and he's got Verse Theo and Hun Lam Thi for company. And Nunez Garcia also coming into the pits for a second stop. And that was a very, very bad pit release there. Dominic Vanderslau of Germany has been running quite cleanly all day long. He's up in 9th after starting at the very back of the pack. He's giving it everything. And I think for a lot of the pack right now, they see the opportunity handed to them. I mean, for Guillermo Perez, he can get a very good run on the championship right now. If the drivers in front of him all crash out at this point, because with those hard tyres, you're not making passes at the start of your stint. You are trying to beat everyone around you on strategy. And then you've just got to work with your defense. 6 to go. From Austin, Texas, the Lone Star State is Ryan Burton. Still leads magnificently. Daniel Bogdasarov comes into the pits, and Remy LeBeau, I think he's choosing not to attack the Apex GP man in front of him. Sims is into the pit, so Grace Hunter is going to be 3rd here on lap 8. I think for Remy, his main game plan is to let Ryan Burton win. Whether or not he's not part of his team doesn't matter. Due to his teammate being out of this race, I think the closest thing to a teammate that Remy has is a guy who shares a seat with his son. So I think that means just about as much. On board with Dominic Vanderslau in that 98 car for AJ Foyt Racing. Nunez Garcia with the fastest 3rd sector of anybody. Winding up the hill. And now what is Dominic going to do? He's going to have to defend from Sebastian Ocampo going through the braking, because Sims is absolutely checked out from that fight. Ocampo's hard tyres, well, they're not doing too well anymore. In comes Remy LeBeau, but staying out is Ryan Burton, who with 5 laps to go in this race, he's set to take his first ever ChampCar race win, and the second rookie to do so, as both Mission Winnow Power Motorsport drivers have come into tragedy. Both of them with front wing damage. They've collided and they've got damage on the opposite sides of their car. That's hilarious. As Grace Hunter comes into the pits, Sims is going to stay out, but in comes Francis Austin. Here come the 2 Power Motorsport men. Here comes Vita Alves as well. My goodness, almost looked as if he could try and get past. Has to go around the outside of Sebastian Ocampo, who comes into the pits. Charles Hernandez is going to gain some positions here. And just on Remy LeBeau, by the way, he's still 2nd. As here comes Hun Lam Thi! Oh! Oh no! in shades of Michael Andretti in the mid-2000s in the Indy Racing League. Hun Lam Thi has just somersaulted his way out of this race. And we have a caution. We're back under green. Charles Hernandez with front wing damage. I don't think Vita Alves does, but both Marlboro Team Penske drivers, as well as Grace Hunter and Lam Fong trying to get past. There goes Versteo past Hernandez, trying to defend from these guys, but he has really nothing left. No attack mode to try and fight these guys with. No tyres, no grip, absolutely nothing. As Bogdasarov has hit the wall. Daniel Bogdasarov with front wing damage. Ryan Burton is coming to the pits and will come out behind. New race leader in the 60 car. It's Remy LeBeau. As now Guillermo Perez is chasing down second as Vita Alves is out of this race. The rookie is out. Sebastian Ocampo's just hit him. Hernandez has got a 5-second time penalty to his name. We are back under the cautions with 13 drivers left in this race. 4 laps to go. And Jonathan Sims making his way through turn 1. If you want to see crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious, you've come to the right place. Just a note on Hun Lam Thi. He is alert. He has been taken to the medical center, and that's just testament to the safety of these ERL O2s. In the O1s, I don't think he would have gotten a wreck like that, though, so you can see it's a double-edged sword. It's into the air. Goes Francis Austin. And they've flown the green flags, even though Grace Hunter narrowly avoided by Sebastian Ocampo there. He's got front wing damage. Remy LeBeau leads this race 4 seconds in front of Ryan Burton. It's a team owner top 2 at this point because, as already stated, Remy owns Goodhart Racing in the Ace Championship, in which Ryan Burton drives for. That team effectively created with the sole purpose of getting his son Casper LeBeau into the ERL quicker. With 3 to go, there goes Sebastian Ocampo up into 9th in front of self-proclaimed best rookie in the ERL. In my opinion, the best rookie in ERL history, Sebastian Ocampo. If you're looking at wins in their rookie season, no one expected Sebastian to do as well as he did. As into the wall goes Daniel Bogdasarov, Ocampo's first teammate in the ERL. And just continuing on that Ocampo point, I think his rookie season was more impressive than Folstad's or Palomino's, because while Palomino might have gotten the championship, he was doing with a well-established team in the ERL as a whole in hyperdrive racing, as Ocampo moves up into 8th position, and Francis Austin in the wall, and he's stuck. Can he get that Andretti green racing car out of there, or will he be out? Oh my goodness, what just happened to Grace Hunter? In the catch fence. He's stuck too. Austin's in this race. Hunter is out. That thing just teleported. Unbelievable what we're seeing. And we have a caution. Burton now really close to the back of Remy LeBeau with all of these cautions coming out. I think Remy, though, might come in, and if he comes in, that might be a smart move, but he won't. We're back under the green flags. Burton on the back of Remy LeBeau. Ocampo, of course, his rookie season with Andretti, that was a team that had only taken 1 win in season 12 versus McLaren, TGR. Toyota Gazoo Racing had taken many wins with Roden before they partnered up with McLaren, and of course Hyperdrive, very well known in the ERL, so that's why I put Ocampo's rookie season in front of both of them. Bogdasarov comes into the pits. Let's look at that from Versteo. He's coming in too. Van Slough of Germany is going to get some very good points in his rookie season, and for Remy LeBeau right now, he's got a dilemma. Does he want to win a second race in the season? Or does he want to give it up so that one of the drivers he's actively helping progress through the ERL ladder can win? It's very close to contact there. Are they going to be side by side? They will be. Close to the wall. For Ryan Burton. He's been given a track limits warning for that front wing damage for the 22, whose hunt for victory might be over here in Texas. Seeing some of the largest gaps in the ERL's history, by the way, guys. 1 point in 8 minutes. 71 seconds between Remy LeBeau and Francis Austin. That is the gap between 1st and 12th. We're on to the penultimate lap of this race. Remy LeBeau leads from Ryan Burton and Jonathan Sims. What a top three. And into the wall again for the 22. Will remain in second, but if there was any question about him potentially going after Remy LeBeau for the win of this race, I think that dilemma has been quelled. He's 9 seconds off the back of the Meyer Shank man, who effectively only has to make it through turn 1 again before we can officially say he's got a second win on the season. For Daf Sanchez, his title battle, his grip on the lead of the championship has been loosened, and I don't know if he will be leaving here as the points leader still, considering that Guillermo is 4th on the road and will be classified 4th, as Bogdasarov and Ocampo dueling at it again like old times when they were teammates. But now Bogdasarov just running away with it, staying away from him. Honestly, right move. And for Ryan Burton, a podium, I think he'll still be very, very happy with that. Whether it be second or potentially third, I think Sims could try and go after it. But tire wear's going to be an issue. On to the final lap here in Austin, Texas. Remy LeBeau has cleared turn 1 and has open road in front of it to chase after his second ChampCar World Series race win with Meyer Shank Racing. He's won a race with every team he's driven for. And Ryan Burton's hit the wall again. He's being chased after by Jonathan Sims. Will it be second or will it be third for Ryan Burton? On board we go with car 11, who wants to be 1-2 as 2 team owners. Close to the wall there for Ryan. Definitely got a bit of airtime and a full course caution. It's Charles Hernandez who wall rides this race into a full course caution. And that might be it. With 11 finishes, I think that might have just ended this race. For Remy LeBeau, a second ChampCar World Series win, considering that so far his only points finish this season so far has been a race win, as we're back under the green flags. A second win in ChampCar. Not only is that greatly appreciated, not just needed for the reigning Formula E champion, this is going to stamp his name into the history books once more. Remy LeBeau wins in Austin. And for Ryan Burton, he's been defending with everything that he's got, on board with Jonathan Sims, and he's just kept out of the wall. Brake tests, the number 11, to the line. I think Sims has got it. Attack mode for the 11. Jonathan Sims is second in Texas. He made us wait a long time for that one, didn't he? Amazing to see from the Briton. For the 2 British drivers, in fact. Honestly, really happy for the both of them. As you can see, the rest of the drivers coming to the line. Lam Thong definitely could have won this race. Probably should have won it, but Justin and Ocampo dangerously close to puncturing there, and I think Vanislau would have been too. So we're on board with Francis Austin, who will be the only non-scorer, and Yamal Perez will drop down to 5th due to that 5-second time penalty. And 9 laps on the hards, that's impressive. This, well, after, I'm trying to find the words here, but I really just can't. This is your podium, though, after the most hectic race in ChampCar history. Remy LeBeau takes victory from his Formula E team owner Jonathan Sims, and the man who drives for the team he owns in the Ace Championship, Ryan Burton. As for the rest of your finishers, Bogdasarov is 4th from Gamal Perez after that time penalty was applied, and it's Van Slaal, Theo, Ocampo the top 8 from Fong and Garcia, with Austin being the only non-finisher, the non-scorer, sorry. The non-finishers. Get ready for this, there's a lot of them. Hernandez, Hunter, Alves, Lamphey, Barnett, your boy, Hart, Sanchez, Palomino, Shen, and Kui. So in the driver's standings by 8 points, Dav Sanchez still leads the way from Guillermo Perez and Daniel Bogdasarov. Then it's Remy Lebeau, whose 2 race wins have put him in 4th in the standings. Those are his only point scores. In the ERL of ChampCar World Series. 2 race wins, and he's 4th with that. That's insane. Ocampo is 5th from Palomino and Garcia. Then it's Hernandez, Kui, and Sims from Burton, Shen, Hart, Hunter, Alves, your boy, Lamphey, Lamfong, James Barnett, Dominic Vanislau, Francis Austin, and Theo in the constructors' standings. After that unbelievable race, Hyperdrive Racing leads the way on 121 points from Mission Winnow Power Motorsport on 92. Then it's Chip Ganassi Racing, Manthe Racing, and Apex Grand Prix from AJ Foyt Racing, Maya Shank Racing, Team Foresight, and Andretti Green Racing. With the team, in the last 2 positions in the standings being our McLaren SP and Team Penske. I'm still trying to find the correct words after that race. I think some of you guys might find some better words than I've put in today, so let me know what you thought of this unbelievable event here in the ChampCar World Series in the comments. But from all of us here at Sparkplug Motorsports, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you guys next time, man, when the ERL ChampCar World Series returns.
Sparkplug Motorsports thanks you for watching this presentation of the Electric Racing League.